good afternoon, good evening. 3, 2, 1, and we're live with another conversation on the Be Fabulous You, hashtag Be Fabulous You in February, developing the Fabulous You series. And today we're talking about character, but let me just take a break out. That's me crying because when I was looking at the video that I made almost a year ago, my mama was in it. And now my mom is in South Africa. That's what I do when I miss somebody. I miss my mama. But I guess it's warm over there. I saw that it rained over there. I don't know how close Cape Town is to Johannesburg. It's close to Durban or whatever. But yay, I'm so excited for her. It's snowy here, cold. All right, this is Angela. The channel is Be Fabulous You. Welcome. Thank you so much for being one of my first 1,000 subscribers. Yay! You're a charter subscriber. We're working on 1,000. Oh, you're not a subscriber? Oh, go ahead and subscribe. I'll wait. All right, now join the celebration. We're working on 1,000. We're working on 1,000. We're working on 1,000. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Working on 1,000. Okay, so today we're talking about character. When I thought of character, for some reason, I didn't really think of it as a neutral term. Mary Jane. Hi, Mary Jane. I didn't really think of it as a neutral term. I thought of it as, when I looked it up to see what the definition was. Because when I thought of it, I just thought it was obvious. But it's not. I guess you can have negative character. Good morning, whoever joined in. So, the way that I'm thinking about character and that I want to talk about character is, they say a man, but we're going to say a person. Thank you for the like. A person, a fine, honorable character, qualities of honesty, courage, or the like, integrity. It takes character to face up to a bully. But, you know, really, it's actually, for the most part, it has a connotation of being more neutral. But you can, I'm going to put the link in if I don't put it in, like, immediately. Hey, Fabulous. Look, I said hi to you before you got on the line because I was looking on my phone and I saw a comment or a love. I saw some love come across my screen from you. Hey, girl, hey. Character. I got a little distracted there. So I think one thing that I really wanted to think about. Oh, so I said I was going to put a link for you all in the comments, in the description, both either or of the video I did last year featuring my mom and me talking about character. But one thing that I wanted to talk about today that I didn't really emphasize so much when we talked about character the last time, and can we talk about character too much? Developing our character, strengthening our character, improving our character as individuals, as families, as communities, being people of integrity, being people of honesty. We can't talk about that too much, can we? No, I didn't think so. But this idea, this concept I got of BIDIA, and I got it from one of my Mary Kay sisters, and it stands for But I Did It Anyway. BIDIA. BIDIA. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. I didn't want to say it, but I said it anyway. And that I think that type of process of kind of focusing on, you know, even something simple like, you know, I see a lot of people who are like, oh, I want to develop a YouTube channel, but I haven't started, or I don't want to do videos. I remember when I first started, I was like, well, I'm going to make, you know, one video a day. That's my goal, to make one video a day. And there were certainly many days when I didn't want to do it. And I think in a year, there were some days when I didn't, you know, there were probably, you know, 15, 20 days when I didn't make videos or whatever. But there were other days when I make 2 or 3 videos. You know, so I'm not saying we have to be perfect, but I do think that it's really, really important to have a willingness, to pray for willingness, to do the things that we might not want to do, to do the things that maybe aren't comfortable, to say the things that maybe we don't want to say. And I'm not talking about being reckless, because sometimes I think people are like, well, I'm just telling the honest truth. So I don't necessarily think that that's character. Sometimes I think that it's greater character, it's greater integrity, it's greater kindness to not say something. But then there are other times when there are some things that you might not want to say, they might be awkward or uncomfortable to say, but that, you have to say. There might be some things that you really don't want to do, you don't feel like doing it, you're not up to doing it, but you have to do them anyway. I always watch you be fabulous. You have such a unique style. Thank you. I enjoyed your video. I just complimented you on the lipstick. But look, I'm trying to do better instead of always looking so janky and dragged out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. All of y'all who are here on the live and who are in the playback. I really, really appreciate it. But just, what are some things that, like character, honesty, integrity, discipline, there are some things that are like muscles, we develop them over time. And I think that when we talk about that whole honesty and discipline muscle, I think that's really, really important, because I think we talked about it yesterday, or maybe I was just listening to it, but this idea of sort of being conscientious of what we say. There are some things that we really, really want to say that we don't need to say. And then there are some things that we really, really don't need to say or want to say that need to be said. And we have to have the courage to say those things. And we have to have the discipline and wisdom to say those things, to say the courage to say the things that need to be said, and the discipline and wisdom to just hold on to the things that don't need to be said. Maybe write them in your journal or tell them to your mama or your best friend. I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time talking about it, but I do think that their discipline and certain characteristics are transferable. So when we begin to develop discipline in one area of our life, it's transferable to other areas of our life. So, I think even something as simple as saying, I'm building a YouTube channel and I'm going to commit to one video a day, that discipline, that practice can transfer into other areas of your life. That's something as simple as saying, I want to be a person who has mental discipline. And so I'm going to develop a practice of meditation. Every day, I'm going to sit for 1 minute. I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute, and I'm just going to do my best to sit still and quiet and observe myself. Just for 1 minute a day, just for 1 hour a day, wherever you are along your path and along your journey. And when we honor those promises that we make to ourselves, when we make those decisions that will contribute to our growth and development as human beings and as quality human beings, then once we honor those things, they're transferable into other things, and they give us a boost in doing the next thing. Well, I didn't want to do so-and-so, but I did that, so I know I can do this. I really wanted to cuss so-and-so out, but I didn't that time, and so I know I can just take a deep breath and hold my thoughts this time. So the importance, I guess, the main thing, I'm all over the place. This dog is in the backyard just carrying on. I get quiet, he get quiet. Maybe he want to be a part of the conversation. He had my mama's family last name, so maybe it's the ancestors talking, they got something to say. But this, I guess the really important thing that wasn't on the video before that I was thinking about this morning is this idea of, but I did it anyway. And doing those things that are hard, and doing those things that we don't want to do, but those things that we know we need to do. So even like with me, with eating, like sometimes I'm like, whoo, I really want to eat this, whatever. And so sometimes what I'll do is I'll bargain with myself and be like, well, I'm going to drink a cup of water first, and then I'm going to eat an apple first, and then we'll see what happens after that. But even if after that I eat that piece of chocolate or whatever, then at least I got that water and that apple in my system. It can kind of like fight against it. And, sometimes by putting that water and that apple in my system, I get distracted and go on to something else and don't even think about it. But I did it anyway was the main thing that I wanted to talk about today. So what are some things that, you need to do for your personal growth, for your family's growth, for your community's growth that you don't want to do? Maybe they don't feel good. Maybe they don't, You know, maybe they're not the most comfortable things. You know, maybe it's a bit of a sacrifice. Maybe it's a little hard to do. But you can do it anyway. And just, you know, start small. Be willing to start small. Or if you've already started, be willing to escalate and take the next step. You know, we can't rest. We can rest on our laurels. But why? Why rest on our laurels? Why not, you know, continue to grow and develop and evolve and move on to something new? So, and something bigger and better, and continue to strengthen that muscle and, you know, make it. I ain't got no muscle. I do. Actually, I do. And when I took a weight training class, well, I didn't have any muscles. And then by the end, I had some definition. So I try to keep it going by doing stuff like this. You know, just a little bit of movement can make a big difference. But, you know, develop that muscle. So your character. Who are you? What are your values? What is your character? What do you believe in? Are you walking the walk and not just talking the talk? And how can you walk more of the walk? And how can you be more in alignment with your values? And the stuff that's not really important, go ahead and let that go and focus on those things that are really important and are really critical to your value system and who you are. But that's all I have. I'm today, or just right now, I'm about to do a notes on the news feed. I also want to do some chatting about books, because somebody mentioned there's some book stuff I want to talk about. So I'm going to do a video on that. I didn't find Married to Medicine last night. Are we cutting stuff off because of the Olympics? Is that what's going on? I couldn't find Making a Model. I couldn't find Married to Medicine. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Did I miss it? I don't have you know, any TV shows to review. Although I did watch the children on the rap game. They are so cute and so sweet to me. I love little talented children. But so I have some other videos that I'm about to do, and I'm gonna do them live, because you know that's what I'm doing these days. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. I think I was asking a question and I got distracted. I don't know if I'm getting senile, or maybe I'm just going to choose to believe that it wasn't that important. So, hey, welcome on. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. So that's what I got. You know, y'all can stick around. I said I'm about to do a few more videos, so I'm going to come out of this one, but I'm coming back up live. I think I got 2 or 3 videos in the queue. So notes on the news feed will probably be next. And today I'm either going to watch Black Lightning and review it and recap it. Hey, OG Purple Gang, Perp. Somebody called you yesterday Perp. I'm like a perpetrator. But I was like purple. Like, you know, there was a purple gang in Detroit. They were Jewish gangsters. But anyway, and why were they called the Purple Gang? Is purple like a really like scary colors? The Purple Gang is so scary. But anyway, so I'll be back with notes on the news feed any moment now. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's free to be here, but I sure do love and appreciate, you know, payments and likes. And today is the best day ever. You are the greatest. So be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Whoa! I don't know what that whoa means. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Peace. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Be you.